The light is really bad in here, guys, and I don't have a nice camera or lighting. Reader friends, I'm Erica and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my wrap up for the Cozy-a-thon, which ended like over a week ago. Cozy-a-thon was created and hosted by Sylvia K over at her channel, and I'll leave a link to her original Cozy-a-thon announcement video down below. As I completed challenges, I vlogged the experience, so I'm not going to talk anymore. We're just going to go right into the vlog. Enjoy, guys! I'm going to be doing a few of the challenges today for Cozy-a-thon, Sylvia's readathon for the beginning of October, and obviously since it's morning and I need to wake up, I'm gonna make myself my warm, cozy, comforting drink, which is a homemade caramel macchiato. So let's go ahead and get started. Obviously, the most important decision to make at the beginning of this whole venture is to pick what mug I'm going to use. I think I'm going to go with ding ding ding. This one's the winner. This one over here, right here. It's a Disney mug. It's got all the Disney stuff, which I just appreciate so much. I love Disney. I love it so much. So here are all the ingredients I use to make my caramel macchiatos. It's a pretty simple recipe. I have some milk, coffee, already ground up Hershey's caramel syrup, and of course coffee filters, because you need that. So I don't know if everybody else does this, but I was watching a tutorial about how to make your coffee taste good. And one of the people said they make these grooves so that you can fold it like this, which is really hard for me to do one-handed, guys. I deserve points for this, for doing this before coffee, folding it with one hand. Anyways, but then when you put it in your carafe here, it just fits so nice and perfectly. Look at that, guys. It just fits perfectly. And I don't know if it makes a difference, but I like doing it, so I do. Oops, made a mess. Oops, made a mess. I need both hands for this next step, so I'm gonna just tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my gorgeous, frothy, wonderful milk, and I'm gonna pour it into my very, 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 very concentrated, strong, super strong coffee. Now, if you'd like, which I do because I love caramel, so I like to just drizzle a little bit on top, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna try and do it one hand. We'll see how it works, guys. We'll see how it goes. Just a little bit, not very much, but I just like it. It just gives it a little extra sweetness. There's probably altogether maybe a tablespoon or two of syrup in this drink, which is quite a bit, but it's still way less calorie-wise and sugar-wise than like something you get at a coffee shop. Okay guys, so I'm sitting outside on the porch because it's nice and chilly, but not too cold. It's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. I have my caramel macchiato right here, my nice warm yummy drink. While I'm drinking my wonderful warm beverage, I'm going to be reading Anne of Green Gables, which will qualify for the Read a Book for Pure Escapism challenge and also Reread a Favorite challenge. I am reading this book for Throwback Thursday, and so of course I'm, doubling up everything because my time is limited. But also, this is one of my favorite books of all time, and it's perfect for fall time, and I just love it so much. So, yay. And because I am such an overachiever today, I'm completing another challenge. I am wearing a cozy sweater, which Sylvia has informed me is a jumper. This is a jumper, right, Sylvia? Does this count? It's very cozy. And, I mean, does having cats on your lap count? Because I definitely have cats on my lap while I'm trying to read. But I'm going to try and I'm wearing fuzzy socks. Purple fuzzy socks. I'm wearing purple fuzzy socks too. So yeah, that's quite a few challenges that I'm going to complete today. I'm so excited. It's a perfect kind of gray, gloomy Saturday. Great for reading cozy reads, drinking cozy beverages. Sylvia, this was a wonderful idea for a readathon. I am loving it so much. Yay! Tonight, I'm going to complete another challenge for Sylvia's Cozyathon. I am going to be baking this evening because I don't know how the weather is where you are, but here in the Midwest, it's officially cold, fall, like it's below 50 degrees outside. Had to put a coat on when I went to let the dog out. So it's time to make something nice and warm. This evening, I am going to be baking my pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, which are delicious. And I only bake them like once a year in October in the fall time to celebrate fall starting. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather all the ingredients and then I'll show you what this recipe calls for. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to say what exactly the challenge is. The challenge is to listen to an audiobook while you're baking. And I'm going to be listening to Eloisa James's Once Upon a Tower. It's a romance. It's a romance and I like those. It's loosely based on Rapunzel, but it's not even at all like Rapunzel yet, really. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna be listening to while I bake. Okay guys, so here is a selection of everything I need. Ground cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, all great fall baking stuff, pumpkin, dark chocolate. Normally I make it with milk chocolate, but I was just feeling like dark chocolate today. So I got some of this 60% cacao bittersweet chocolate. We'll see how it tastes. I decided to switch it up. Vegetable oil, eggs, flour, sugar, also water, which isn't here. And so I'm gonna do the first step of any baking, especially when you have an oven as old as we do. We're getting a new oven very shortly. I'm so excited. But we're gonna go ahead and switch to bake. And what does it say? 400 degrees, which is Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Don't freak out, guys. And now we just wait for the light to get off. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my dry ingredients, get everything ready so we can get it in as soon as the oven's ready. And now I'm gonna get back to listening to my book because, guys, there's serious flirting happening. It is time to put my wet ingredients, which is like the sugar, eggs, pumpkin, oil, water, into my dry ingredients, which is flour and a bunch of spices. And I wish you guys could smell it because it smells like autumn leaves and fall and crispness. It's got cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, all that good stuff in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that together, then add the chocolate chips, and then because my light has gone off, well, it came back on, but it was off, so it's ready. I'll put it in the muffin tin and we will go ahead and bake. Doesn't that look delicious? I use liners because I didn't want to put grease in the pan. The recipe actually doesn't call for any butter, so I was like, I don't want butter in my muffins. I don't need those calories. I decided to use cupcake liners instead. I'm kind of disappointed though because the design is not fall appropriate. So I'm gonna put them in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes and next time you see them, they will be baked and ready to be eaten. The timer has gone off. I'm gonna open the oven and see what they look like. Let's see. Ooh, they look pretty good. I'm not sure if they're done yet. Let's see. I just did the toothpick test and they all passed. They look a little darker than they normally do. I wonder if that's the dark chocolate. I don't know, but they smell amazing. So I'm gonna put them onto a cooling rack and let them cool. So yeah, that's it guys. I've baked some pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I can't wait to have one for a snack. But first they need to cool a little bit more. And I listened to the audiobook Once Upon a Tower by Eloisa James. And it was actually an adorable part with like our first real interaction between our hero and heroine and the flirting that was happening and the tension that was happening. This was a great idea. I had fun. So I'm gonna have a muffin and get back to reading. Good afternoon, everybody. I am going to work in about an hour, but I have some time, so I am gonna do some more challenges for the Cozyathon. I'm going to run to a coffee place before work and spend probably about 15 minutes reading there, which will complete the Read a Book at a Coffee Shop challenge. And then there's another challenge I'm going to be doing today as well. Another challenge for Cozyathon is to read a book with an autumnal cover. And although the red tent isn't about fall, and it's not really got anything to do with autumn, this red, this bright red and the browns and grays, it just makes me think of fall. The way the red pops against the gray reminds me of trees that are bright colors against gray skies. So reading this book at the coffee shop will complete the read a book with an autumnal cover. Now, in the state that I live in, they just enacted a new law where you can't be using your phone at all when you're in the vehicle, in the car, which I wouldn't do anyways because I am not that good a driver. Not worth the risk. Not worth the risk. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car and head over. I might take some video of the coffee place that I go to. I think I'm gonna go to one of my favorites. And yeah, so let's go ahead and head on over. Here we go, guys. I've got a cappuccino. Yummy, yummy cappuccino. I decided to treat myself and get some gelato as well. And here's my book. So I have about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get reading. I love this place. It is like my favorite place ever. Good evening, everyone. I am going to continue with Cozy-a-thon tonight. I have 2 books. I don't know which one I'm gonna read. I'm gonna start with oops, it's upside down. I'm gonna start with Anne of Green Gables, and hopefully that captures my attention really fast. I think it will. But in case it doesn't, I have a second book. I have, of course, The Red Tent, and both of these books complete other challenges in Cozy-a-thon. Red Tent is for read an autumnal cover, and then Anne of Green Gables is a whole bunch, like read a book for pure escapism, reread a favorite, read a book you've been wanting to read for a while. It just fills all the challenges. The main challenge I'm going to be doing tonight is listening to relaxing music while I'm reading. Now, for me personally, it's very hard for me to read and focus on what I'm reading if there are lyrics or people singing in the background. So I've pulled up some ambient music on YouTube. This one's called Relaxing Celtic Music. Beautiful music, relaxing music, flute music, meditation music, etc., etc., etc. And it's by the channel Soothing Relaxation. I listened to a couple of minutes and I thought, yeah, I could read with this in the background. It's very nice. I also am going to be using my noise eliminating headphones while I listen to this music and read. So I'll just be completely immersed in the sound of the relaxing Celtic music. So that's it, guys. That's my vlog for Cozy-a-thon. There were 15 challenges for Cozy-a-thon, which is quite a few. One thing I really liked about this readathon was that the focus wasn't so much on how many books you completed, but more on how many experiences you had reading, which, as someone who reads kind of slowly, I definitely appreciated. Thank you, Sylvia. That was genius. I'll leave a list with all 15 challenges down below. I have to be honest, I didn't complete all of the challenges. I just didn't have time. However, I have one challenge that I am going to complete even though Cozy-a-thon is over. I have to purchase the book and I was waiting until payday. The challenge I'm going to complete at a later date, once I can purchase the book, is challenge number 15, which was to give a comforting book to someone who's going through a hard time. I'm not going to talk in detail about my friend that's going through a hard time because I want to respect her privacy, but the book that I'm going to be getting for her and sending to her is Prayers That Avail Much by Germaine Copeland. My faith is really important to me, and this book has gotten me through quite a few difficult times. One thing I really like about it is that the prayers themselves are very simple, like everyday language, but then it also cites verse and scripture, so you can go to your Bible if you want more support or want more detail, or just that's part of your process. I really value this book a lot. My friend Mariah gave it to me. Thanks, Mariah. It literally has every single issue you could have in life. There's a prayer for it. There's a prayer for that. It's kind of like there's an app for that, except there's a prayer for that. Now, there are 3 challenges that I did not complete, which means overall I will have completed, what, 12 of 15 challenges? That's pretty good odds, I think. Although I guess maybe we should only do challenge 15 for like half a point since I'm doing it way after Cozy-a-thon is over. I don't know, Sylvia, what do you think? Does it still count? The first challenge I didn't complete was challenge number 3, which was to read an entire book by candlelight, which is not good for my eyes. My eyes are too sensitive for that. I mean, I did read sometimes with candles burning. I guess maybe that counts, but not really. So I didn't do that challenge because I had to take care of my eyes. The second challenge that I failed to complete was read a book with the word chocolate in the title. I just didn't do it. None of the books with the word chocolate in the title appealed to me, and I had a lot of books already on my TBR for October, so didn't happen. And the final challenge I didn't complete was challenge number 13, do exercise for at least half an hour while listening to an audiobook. It didn't happen because I am lazy. So there you have it, guys. Cozy-a-thon is over.
and it was so much fun, and I hope this can be an annual thing because I liked it so much. Like I said before, I really, really like how it focused on different reading experiences rather than total number of books read. So thanks for creating this readathon, Sylvia. I think you deserve an A+, gold stars, confetti, chocolate, coziness, wonderful, good job. I had lots of fun. Did you participate in Cozyathon? Make sure to let me know down below, and feel free to link any videos you have, and thanks for watching. Bye guys!
The minute I opened the pumpkin, someone came to help. Yeah. Sit. Lily, sit. Good girl, but you're not going to get any pumpkin. Sorry, sorry.